let's talk about coming out of Super Brawl. So we have that going on National Hall behind the scenes. We talked about Pillman. Let's talk about WCW's creative direction, because let's just say it's a little busy here. You beat Hogan, which we talked about twice in a row, and that's a rare thing in itself. The Dungeon of Doom and the Four Horsemen formed an alliance to end Hulkamania. And guess what it's titled? The Alliance to End Hulkamania. It was set as the main event of Uncensored. The creative genius was just flowing here. But then right before the show, Jimmy Hart pulls Loch Ness Monster, the Loch Ness, out of the match and replaces him with Lex Luger. The on-screen reason was simple booking, but the real-life reason, Arn, I don't even know that you know this or we've talked about it. It's actually more serious. Loch Ness, real name Martin Ruan, and he had actually been diagnosed with lymphoma. Outside the ring, Arn, he was a religious man. He refused to wrestle on Sundays. He claimed to eat 3 pounds of bacon and a dozen eggs every morning to maintain his strength. 3 pounds of bacon and a dozen eggs every morning.
How'd that work out for him?
I mean, that's why the man was massive. But I can't even imagine after pound 2, just keep cooking. Oh, he's going to have one more. And every day? What are we doing?
Well, you don't want to make fun or say anything crass about a man that's no longer with us, obviously.
Yeah.
That does not sound like the answer. I mean, he had to be 500 pounds, and he was
big man, massive
really,
man.
really tall, right?
Getting a lot of protein.
He was a big guy, that's for sure. And he was imposing. I think he had a big career over in Europe. Regal told me about the guy, and I guess he drew a lot of money.
And Mediocre Warrior goes, nowadays, that's about $100 breakfast. And you aren't lying, man, with the price of eggs and meat right now. Oh, man.
Good call.
Yeah, that's so good. Listen, you're right. Good guy. Listen, he had 3 sons. He married his childhood sweetheart. They all went on to work construction, but I wanted to share this with you because, again, this is March 1996. They pulled him out because he's diagnosed with lymphoma. Arn, he passes away November 1998, just 2 short years later. After watching him face the Giant, he passed away 52 years old in Greater Manchester. So for those that kind of wondered what happened with Loch Ness, what happened, they made the change in the match, kind of faded away, went back to his country and all those types of things. Do you ever remember meeting him? Because again, this is a short-lived stint in WCW.
I don't know that I was ever in close proximity to even meet him, to be honest with you.
Yeah, for sure.
I may have, but I just don't recall it.
Yeah, he had a fun little interaction with Gene, Mean Gene, guys. If you go back and watch this pay-per-view, which I dare you to do it, you should. Yeah, it's fun. Listen, you can find great matches. You're going to see Conan and Eddie Guerrero tear down the house in the opener and some other great matches. But you'll see it. Gene having an interview with him. You could tell the guy had some dental issues going on, and so Gene just hits right on it. Loch Ness, can I help to tell you about my dentist that I have? And of course, when they come off the screen, Heenan can't help himself. He's got to chime in with Gene, whoever Gene's barber is. He should fire him. It was just fun rhetoric going back and forth, and really enjoyable to see Heenan and Mean Gene up to some of their tricks with some of their jabs.
Hey, those 2 guys could, sorry to interrupt you, those 2 guys could heckle me and browbeat me all they want. That's how good they were.
The crazy part is, Arn, you'd have to go back and watch it to hear some of the jabs. You had no idea what they were saying about you while you're out there wrestling.
Yeah. I got a feeling I did okay with Gene and Heenan, but maybe not.
He cracked Mean Gene said something about Robert Fuller pacing around so much, you'd think he's going to soil himself. Don't soil yourself. And I knew that was a throwback line to when he did actually shit his pants a few months earlier. So now, Mean Gene's got that one in his back pocket. He's just being a smart aleck.
Yes.
Oh,
these guys were so entertaining. Miss them both.
So good. Before the pay-per-view goes live, we're at Uncensored, and I'm going to come to you guys for questions. So start making sure you get them all in. Super Chat is available as well, and we appreciate the support there. Before it goes live, it's Tupelo, Mississippi. You remember any thoughts or memories of Tupelo?
Short drive from Memphis.
Okay. Okay.
Actually, we were driving down there, and just by coincidence, Mongo was in a rent-a-car. I was in another rent-a-car. I had a Cadillac. He had like a Mustang or something. And that road is pretty desolate between those two, from the airport in Memphis to Tupelo. We kind of raced a little bit, 120, which I do remember about that. I remember it was a very small town. You real easy to find your way to the building and navigate. And it was always one where you never stayed there. You would always go back to Memphis. I think it's maybe 70 miles, something like that.
Tupelo, Ryan just shared in the chat, the birthplace of the king, Elvis Presley. So there you go.
Yeah, and I'm sure we recognized that at the time. It just didn't come to mind right now, but
mine either. I had no idea. So thank you for sharing.
That's a hell of a claim to fame.